Hey, good morning, people of the world. All the people of the world. um, I forgot to get a piece of paper to swatch things on. That's okay. Good morning, though. We are Nigel. What is up? I see Grape over there on Kick. We are live all over the place. Welcome in, everybody. I'm Dreaming Tabitha, artist here on YouTube, and today, we're going to be trying to, I say finish up. We're going to get started with the second layer of color for John Achromatic Chronicles Blue fan art here. It's a really big picture, as you can see. So we're going to get started with this today. It's been a while since I think that I say it's been a while. It's been a couple of days since I streamed and caught you guys up. did I do the grand reveal of the Morrigan chibi? And I signed it. It's all finished. I just need to digitally enhance it. It's got this bright thing of, hang on, would it be better if I turn this off? Might be better, more vivid this way, luscious. You can see just how big this piece of paper is. It's like 16 by 11. It's huge. But I'm really happy with how it turned out. Not too bad for not having a whole bunch of references. I'm pretty proud of it. I struggle with the fire, so I will digitally enhance this because that's what I do. I have come to find that as much as I enjoy digital artwork, I have so much more experience with this kind of medium, coloring pencils and everything like that, that I struggle with digital artwork. It's not quite as organic a feel for me. But anyway, good morning. I see Tommy Doyle over there and Retro Collective and Steven TV Gaming. What is up, everybody? Let's see if I can go ahead and get started. So I'm just going to kind of go through some of my supplies too, if you guys don't mind, just in case you're interested in, your art and everything. I do need to turn this on. It might bleach this out a little bit, but I need to be able to see. Sorry. It's a little bit about me to say. But I've got all my coloring pencils. Let's see if I can kind of show you. There's the hot mess of my coloring pencils. I've got this roll that continues onward that way, and then there's a whole nother roll there, and I've got these and I've got these. And shout out to the subscribers that bought me this set right here. I use mostly Prismacolor pencils. These are Scholar Prismacolor pencils, but I use mainly Prismacolor pencils, and I really also like Faber-Castell. They're very creamy and great for blending, right? So I have some Crayola ones too that I have skin color for. I have the set of skin color, excuse me, but they're not as good. That's one of the reasons why people pay nearly $2 for a single coloring pencil, is you're paying for quality. Excuse me. And then it is always good if you're going to do stuff like that. Yeah, Eldridge, it's not even, good morning, by the way, it's not even all the coloring pencils that I need. I still need a whole bunch more if I want to make everything perfect or enhance it. It does. It takes a lot of color. When you start studying the face and all these things, by the way, let me know if the music's too loud or whatever the case might be. But you'll find that the face and everything very complex when it comes to colors and how many there are. Yeah, it says crazy but cool. It is. If you really like, they taught us that in my first drawing class, is observational drawing. And when you then go into color, you will find that it's pretty wild how many colors are actually like in the human hair, the skin. It's amazing. The Morrigan looks awesome, but I love the character. I'm so biased. Yeah, I know. She's one of my all-time favorite video game characters. I want a book about Morrigan. Good morning. Working and having a meeting at the top of the hour, but wanted to say hello. I appreciate you. Thank you for stopping in. And it's Jabba the Hutt. Good morning. Drawing looks fabulous. Got to see this guy over here in San Antonio. He took my artwork, my chibi of Cara Dune, to the one and only, the lovely Gina Carano, and had it signed. What an honor. You guys can actually see that moment in my last vlog that I did. Check it out. Thank you for the new followers over there on Kick. And Fantastic Sarcastic says you were fun on Renegrade's stream last night. I hope so. I like to bring the fun. Okay, so it's also really important when you draw and color to have a good pencil sharpener. I am a big fan of Prismacolor, but I really like this one. It has two for the different shapes. You can see here for like for thinner, for thicker, and also has the nice little container. But when I was in San Antonio, I did get this little gem of disappointment. This is also a pencil sharpener, and the reason that I got it because I wanted a memento from when I went to the Alamo. Because hey, you can't go there like San Antonio and not see the Alamo. I was so excited because I'm like, okay, nothing says awesomeness like sharpening your pencil in a Canon. Am I right? I'm wrong. Okay. Deception. It's underneath the Canon. Oh, I'm so disappointed. But it's still a cool memento, and I kind of love it. Though. I really wanted to sharpen the pencil inside of the Canon. So disappointed. I'm Kevin Sorbo when I opened up the package. And you saw the vlog? Excellent. Hope you left a like. Honored to be included in the vlog. I need a copy of the photo you took of us. Oh, I'll have to post it. On Twitter. On Twix. I will have to do that. Retros is pretty cool. All right. Next piece would be a fan brush. You can get one of these when you're drawing or when you're coloring. Why, you ask? Because I'm so glad you asked. Because when you are, whether you're drawing or you're using color pencils, it leaves behind the little bits. And when you use your hand to push over it, typically it's too much weight that it will leave little line marks. And so a lot of times artists have the fan brush because it's so delicate and you can just and brush them all the way. All right, so let's see. What am I going to get started with? Typically on pictures like this, I get started with the main subject. Makes me nervous though. I am a self-taught artist for those who don't know. So I am starting to try to learn where is the best place to start, what's the best place to go into. I think I'm going to start with the shirt. And of course, I forgot another important piece of... Hang on. 1 second, guys, if you don't mind. 1 second. I'll be right back. Forgot an important piece of the supply list here. Talk amongst yourselves. It's Nomi without you over there on Kick. I miss streaming with Nomi. I miss playing games over there on Kick without her. Even though we tried to save the galaxy the other day, just me in the chat. It's not the same. Okay, so so another piece of importantness. These come complimentary with Ohuhu paper all the time, which is what I'm using. They come with these dividers, so that way it doesn't leak. Because you can see I've saturated quite a bit. Like if you look at my Morrigan painting or picture, you can see it bleeds through the paper. You can use a piece of paper, but I have so many, they come complimentary. I have so many sheets from Ohuhu, but use this so that when you are coloring, because it's so creamy, the coloring pencils that I'm using, the oils of your hands will get into it. It'll smudge. So you lay this on top so that you can freely do what you need to do. And then also, I did get my piece of paper for swatching, because that's super important. You need to know what your colors look like before you put them down. Anyway, it's time to get Miss Martin Muses. What is up? We streamed on Dames and Dorks the other week. Ms. Martin Muses. All right, so I need a bigger desk. I just don't have the space. We're gonna get started with John. I kind of want to start with his hair. My instinct says start with his face because of the lighter colors, and I don't want to do that, but maybe I should go outside my comfort zone today. Should I? I'm like having a hard time with this decision. I'm just gonna do what's comfortable for me. I'm gonna do the thing, but I just gotta rearrange. Hang on. I told you I've got two of these, so I got my coffee. It's just like I'm nervous. I'm afraid I'm gonna spill my coffee. Now I have to drink with my right hand. Like it's all kinds of chaos over here. Okay. All right. So let's figure out what color skin we need John to have, or we want John to have, because even with as you can see here, I'll show you, even with Caucasian skin, there is a spectrum. Like for these ones are labeled like golden, almond, rose, and then of course for the darker ones we have dark almond and stuff like that. It's complicated. We ain't all just white, you know what I'm saying? All right, so we're just gonna swatch. It's a nice color. I unfortunately do not have the Prismacolor nor the Faber-Castell palette for skin, and I really want to get that because that's super important, because I primarily do chibis. Skin is very important. Oh, this is more, this has got a peach color to it, but I like, what is this? This is very light almond. Okay, well then I put that in the wrong spot, I think. And then we've got how's everybody's day going? I mean, John is definitely more peach colored. The color is this medium almond. So this way you can see the blend here. You can't hear me, Maria? Good morning, by the way. You can't hear me. Is it because you have your stuff? Oh, Leonard is at the office. Good morning, Reese. Good morning. Yeah, early morning stream. Technically, it's late morning, but hey, you know. Elsa, what is that? Okay, all right. John definitely has a sunnier disposition than the colors that I'm giving him. So I'm going to go with the dark version of... See, these are Crayola, by the way. Of rose. I'm thinking that John might be rose complexion instead of almond. Let me go with the lightest one. And ladies and gentlemen, this is why it takes so long to get started with any kind of project, because you have to swatch, you have to figure it out. This is more of like the olive undertones. This one is definitely, this is literally called peach, which probably, yeah. See, I need the variations of this one. And they might all look the same, but they're not. Dear God, 54 people have tuned in. Now I know not 50 some people are watching, because that is a weird hiccup over there on Twitter. But let's see, I think this one, would it best go with this, or would it best go with this? I think it best go with this. But that's pretty incredible that over 100 people have clicked in out of curiosity. I see you. I appreciate you. For the ones that did pop in. That's a weird thing over there that they haven't fixed on Twitter, is that when you pop in and watch it, it calculates that. But if you leave, it leaves you on there. It leaves you on there. So like right now it says live, like I've got, what is it, like here on YouTube it says I have 8 people watching. Over on Kick I have 7 people watching, but over on StreamYard it says I have 166 people watching. Oh my goodness. Okay, but hey, I'm grateful for everybody. Andy Masterson, good morning. All right, let's get started. We've got our colors. Fairest Lord Jesus. So this is where it's going to look like I'm not doing anything, kind of just putting down a foundation to smooth out the colors left over by the marker, so it's not so streaky. I know you can't really see that, but I'm just walking you through the process, the long, tedious process. And the other thing is too, you don't really want to go back and forth or, like so. What I was taught and I have found is a good choice is to go in circular motions. That makes the blending nicer, makes the blending smoother. Smooth. Hey, it's like 3:15. Good morning. Nigel asks, might be a silly question, but does the quality of color pencils worsen over time if they remain unused for a long period? I will be honest, I don't know for sure. I don't think so. I don't think that my Prismacolor pencils harden or anything like that. I couldn't tell you for sure. There are some colors, like I don't use a lot of purple when I color, but when I did my Morrigan picture, I didn't have a problem. Still smooth. That maybe I didn't notice, maybe because of inexperience in that area, maybe I just didn't notice. It's a possibility. But Sunning and Brave Megatron, what is up? Good morning, friend. It's a chilly morning here in Florida. When I say chilly, I think it's like 60 some outside, which is actually really pleasant, but it's kind of funny because you stand in the sun and it's very warm and then the wind blows and it's pretty cold. So I'll be wearing a sweater tonight when I go see Wicked. Have you ever used baby oil to blend your color pens? I haven't. I don't know that this is the kind of paper for that. So like I said, you can't really tell. You can't really tell what I'm doing. It doesn't look like I've done anything significant, but it's just putting a foundation on here. It's kind of like what Bob Ross would do with his oil paintings. Like a lot of times you put down a foundation of something so that when you put your other colors, it just blends. Instead of having a rough surface to work on. So see, look, we have jumped up to 218 people who at one point popped into this stream. I appreciate that. That's so stupid. That gets your hopes up, man. When you see that and like then you see the real numbers, it's like that's so cool. I remember the first time that happened, I was like, holy crap, I can't believe that many people are here watching, 100 and some people. And then it's like I go back on, it's like on the YouTube side and it's like 12, which is nothing to turn your nose up at, but like in comparison when you think you have 100 some people watching. But anyway, yeah, we're putting down this foundation color and I'll just go ahead and move on to the next. Let's see, what do we got here? This is light medium and this is light almond. Let me sharpen this. It's good to sharpen as well. Fantastic Sarcastic says it's 38 here. Retro says it's 56. Stephen TV says it's 36. Whew, it's getting cold. I know. I'll be going back to North Carolina. Oh, shoot. I'll be going back to North Carolina for the holidays. And I know it's cold. I mean, not as cold as some. But it's definitely chillier than here. We had a bucket of snow drop on us oh my goodness, I haven't seen snow fall in a while, because even in North Carolina, I was talking to my mom. She came down here and my parents came down here and we went to Disney. And by the way, for those that I wanted to remind or let people know, those that contributed to like Kick and stuff like that, a lot of your money went to help make my mom have a wondrous vacation that she's not had in a very long time and she desperately needed. So I want to thank you for your giving over there, by the way. So it's like you guys are awesome because your money isn't just being used selfishly for me to always buy ice cream or something like that. If I'm buying ice cream, I'll try to buy it for other people, you know? So thank you, Kick community, for letting my mom have a wonderful time at Disney. We got her some ears and she got the Evil Queen ears and I think a sweater. some cake or something like that. She got to meet Winnie the Pooh. So fun. Anyway, weather, it was 35 and breezy in Missouri right now. Winter is coming. Studying the Brave Megatron says a -12. Hey, Logical Spark. -12. Dude, I don't know if I've ever had... Oh, shoot. I'm not using the right thing. Okay. Whew. Okay. Calm down, Tabitha. Pay attention. Focus, Leonard. I don't know if I've ever been in a place where it was negative degrees. I've been where it's been like in the 20s. Oh my gosh, it's Dom H in the chat. Dom in the chat. Good morning, fellow American. 41 in Kansas. Woohoo. It can get up. I believe that. I believe that. Amazing. I don't know that I've ever been to a place where it was negative whatever, but I've gotten to where it was, maybe even in the teens, the upper teens, maybe like 18 or 19 is the coldest I think that perhaps I've ever experienced. That, phew. I'm not a huge fan of the cold. Not a huge, but I do like it at Christmas time because, makes it feel like Christmas. By the way, guys, you are also getting a first-hand view of what it all takes, for artists to get work done, why custom artwork can be so expensive, because you see here, it doesn't look like I'm really doing anything. Obviously, things don't translate quite as well on the camera as they do in real life, but I appreciate you hanging out and observing, but you can see, like, it doesn't really look like I'm doing much. And excuse me, and it's going to take quite a long time to get this to where I want it to be. But that's all part of the process. All these little things that don't look important or that seem to take a long time for no reason. It's a lot. It's a lot, fam. Dom says it's 48 in New York right now. Whew. Chilly. I can just imagine. Nomi says it's 47 where I'm at. Darn gummit. I want to know. Of course, it's now a little later in the day. I want to know. Yeah, it's 62 here. 62. So pray for us. We're having a cold front. Sending and Brave asks questions. Why are Canadians so nice? It's because we're just happy we survived the winter seasons. Hey, it's the Rookie Critic. Good morning. It's pretty mild in Philly area right now, but we're getting massive temperature swings. That's what it's like in North Carolina. You could one day, you wake up and you need a down feather jacket in the morning. By the time the afternoon sun hits, we're walking around in tank tops. It's crazy nonsense. Crazy nonsense. How close am I to getting monetized? This close. I'm really close to getting monetized here for the first time ever, getting super close to monetization here on YouTube. And it's pretty exciting, but anything could happen because the new year is a-coming. And the way that YouTube works, those numbers aren't going to carry over. So I was going to try to make a big push, try to get those numbers. But I will say, and I know it's all part of the grind and everything like that, but excuse me about that morning. But it's I don't know. It's hard to hey guys, please watch my videos. I'm really super close, and and that's not a bad thing, and a lot of people do it. You know, there's some things that are easy for others are not as easy for some. So, but yeah, guys, I do have playlists. If you're curious, if you haven't seen my Summer of Art challenges, you should totally check those out. I had Epic Mike on. I had Jeremy from Geeks and Gamers featuring Krista. I had Comics and Cosmetics on, and a whole gaggle of other folk. Was this the next one? This was light almond. This is light medium almond. It's kind of a weird color. Is that a plastic sheet you're using to help protect the picture as your color? Yeah, it's it comes with Ohuhu drawing pads, which I'm really appreciative and grateful for. And this was an extra one, so I figured I might as well use it. So yeah, it's really nice. It keeps me from damaging things by burdening what has been. Now, sometimes when even I can't tell if this is making a difference, then I'll switch colors. Because it doesn't look like I've done much. I can see the smoothness, but I'm like, it's not doing enough for me. So then it's like, okay, time to up the ante here. And then what also is a good idea is like after you've freshly sharpened your coloring pencil, you want to kind of just do a quick rub down here on the paper, because I don't know if you can see, there's this, you probably can't see, but little bits fall off of the coloring pencil, and you don't want that to happen on your picture. So you just want to smooth it out so that way you don't get all those things. Then brush them away, because you don't want them to risk, you know, whoops, getting on your paper. All right, I'm going to try this here. Yeah, there we go. That's nice. I don't know if you could see the difference. I saw the difference, but, you know. Oh, well, thank you, Rookie. He says, I think you're doing well naturally. I'm not sure that call to actions really work to get watch time. I maybe it depends. I don't know. It depends. I am in love with the idea of not having to like not force, that's the wrong idea, because again, everybody does it and it's fine. It's okay. It's kind of like art. It's open to interpretation, whatever way works best for you, because it does work for a lot of people. I love the idea of not having to like that people wanted to watch because they wanted to watch, not because I had to ask them to watch. But hey, you know, and that's the thing, you know, just pumping out the content, but trying to produce the quality. You hear so many different things. But, oh, speaking of which, speaking of like doing what you can, just pumping out, doing the grind, all the different things. Let me go over here. I will say, I will do my own little shout out thing here. The name of this channel will change in the coming year. And I'm going to throw this out. It's going to change for the coming year, but if you want to do me a solid and keep on the up and up, like if you enjoy the art challenges, because more are coming with brand new guests, then I request or suggest that you follow this channel here. I'm going to post it in the socials. If you want to subscribe to this channel, because this channel in the turn of the year is going to become Dreaming Tabitha Live. This is where I'm going to be doing my live streams, where you're going to get the art parties and you're going to get streams just like this, in the moment creations. Whereas as at the new one, Art with Dreaming Tabitha, is going to be like my art challenges and different things like that. So, you know, just trying to do like that. Just seems to be the way that YouTube enjoys it. They don't seem to really like live streams with videos, with shorts, with things like that. And thank you guys for the subs. I appreciate that. Yeah, I'm going to be doing a bigger push. I'm so busy with so many different things right now, but if you do that, you will find I'm going to be in the process over like I'm doing okay. Look, it's the morning. I'm gonna do all the shameless plugs that I can because I'm trying to be a content creator. I'm an artist, all that kind of stuff. But if you go over to Patreon and become a member of Patreon, you can get behind the scenes and snippets of what upcoming challenges are depending on the tier. You get coloring pages of my chibi. I will be making coloring pages available here soon. Actually, I would love it when I do post that, which will hopefully be this weekend, because we are trying to get Drunk 3PO's book, Achromatic Chronicles, green and blue. We're trying to bump up, get that word spread out. I'm also endorsing it because I had a hand in creating the coloring book. And I also did the artwork. If you notice the thumbnail for this, and if you can see, let me change the format. If you can kind of see like the background here with Fortuna and John, I did the artwork for the t-shirts. So I'm trying to encourage people, hey, go buy the t-shirts, support independent artists, buy the coloring books, obviously buy the graphic novels and everything like that. But I've got like I post things like that from time to time where it's the behind the scenes. This is what I'm working on. You got the super secret stuff, and then you got the pencil fam, the coffee fam, all of that good stuff. Yeah, you guys get stickers and whatever, but I've already posted some things that I'm working on for the future videos for the Art with Dreaming Tabitha channel. I'm also going to be putting my tutorials over there. Basically, anything that's pre-recorded in those videos are going to go to the Art with Dreaming Tabitha, and this channel will, at the turn of the year, become Dreaming Tabitha Live. So you're right, Rookie. I'm doing it. I'm doing it over there on Kick. Tara Crystal's really great about doing things like that over there on Kick. I need to figure that out over here on YouTube, and I just haven't. But DL just said, Tabitha, just let you know, got my Caesar sticker a couple of days ago. I hope you loved it. I also included a couple of, cute little fun, like some extra stuff in there too. Hope you enjoyed that as well. Thank you for all the new subs to the channel. I appreciate that. Art with Dreaming Tabitha. Yeah, it's going to be fun. I'm so excited about next year and the different things that I have planned. It's going to be great. It's going to be great. It's going to be great. All right. But, all for the love of art, like I obviously, we all love money. Money makes the world go round, or they'd say love makes the world go round, but somebody told me that money greases the wheel. Amen to that. It's so true. But I do this because I love art, and it's pretty fun being able to share this journey with other people, and getting other artists involved is so fun. So like I'm going to be getting artists like Dr. Rachel and Sevi and Makani Draws and Mo Zamboni, and I'm trying to think of all the other people. I've got a whole list of people that I've reached out to, and we're going to be doing some amazing art challenges here in the future. So it's going to be super cool. You guys don't want to miss out on it. Tell your friends. Art with Dreaming Tabitha, and then like I said, this one's going to become Dreaming Tabitha Live. Now, what's interesting when you're coloring the face is how one little shadow can alter the face significantly. And there's no backseas, which is usually why I like to do streams like this in private. But and I say in private only because of the solitude of the mind, the solitude of the mind. And like I said earlier, whenever I finish these things, then I take a picture of it, then I digitally enhance it, because unfortunately somehow, I don't think you guys can see it. Get a little closer. But there's little dots that somehow ended up, probably when I was moving it around my desk, but in the eye and the face and stuff like that. And I can't undo that. So I have to, if I want it to be pristine and then everything like that, it's gonna have to take it out. So again, like I said, I know it doesn't look like I've done a lot. I can see the difference. I can see that. Yeah. Over on Kicks Hair Crystal says BTW. I saw you put those pencils on your Amazon wish list. I'm waiting next week for Black Friday sale. Aw, you don't have to. It is so sweet that people are willing to get me stuff. I mean, like, hey, I put it out there. I appreciate. Like, I hope you guys see that I appreciate it and I'm using it. Like, I'm using it. I'm using it. I want you guys to see that I appreciate it and I'm using the supplies for good things. I hope you get monetized before Christmas. That'd be awesome. Time to boot up the playlists. Yeah. Excuse me. Yeah, it would be a nice little Christmas wish. I'm about 500 watch hours. Not a lot, actually. I'm like about 500 watch hours from the first tier of monetization, and I've been looking at it every day. And I also appreciate the people like Mo Zamboni, who was trying to tell me, get in contact with some of his friends and people who love art. And he was on the art party when we did our nightmares. Did anybody catch that stream? The nightmares one. Anybody check out my little beetle bug nightmare? That was a fun stream. And that's going to be fun too. We're going to be keeping the art parties here as well. Get some more people involved. In December, the art party is going to look a little differently. I'm glad you guys are here. I'm going to be making a community post because I want you guys to get involved. The art party is I thank you, Ricky. It is difficult. That's why you'll see if you watch other art streamers, like this example right here is like, we'll start talking and then we just stop mid-sentence because suddenly there's a moment where we even really need to concentrate. We're just kind of watching the magic unfold here. There's a lot. It's amazing. I wish there would be some kind of, I don't know if there is some kind of information of like what happens in the brain when an artist like stops, because there is so much happening. Like even with this little line that I'm doing, it's like, okay, how much, it's amazing what's happening in the brain right now. Not only is my brain controlling how much pressure, the direction, how I'm holding my pencil, my shoulder blade right now, even my core, like how it's all, everything's like ignite, engaged. And my brain is like, is it too soft? Go slower. Not that spot. Go over a little bit. Move just a hair's breadth this way. Go down a little lower. Like there is so much happening. So much happening in these milliseconds. I need to check something out really quickly. I've got my curiosity piqued here. See, that's so crazy there over on Twitter. It says 466 views. That doesn't make any sense to me. But that's just people that have seen it. It actually says 1,200 people have seen this, but that doesn't necessarily mean that they're watching. Fascinating how that works. Meanwhile, live it says 15 people. So interesting. But that's been really cool being able to share my artwork over on Twix. The way they've opened this up. Because it's, exposure and all that kind of stuff. Rookie says, oh, very hopeful. I think you'll get monetized by the end of the month. I will try. Sounds like there is a lot happening that I'm sure I'm not even aware of. Andy Masters says, I have 6 sculptures to finish. Dude, be blessed. Whew. 6 sculptures before... Oh. Let me get back on track here. So the art party is going to look a little differently in December, guys, and I'm going to be making a community tab because I want your information, because because the holidays and everything, I'm sure you guys will understand, but we can't have the art party the last Friday of the month like we normally do in December. So it's going to be on a different day. I believe it's going to be the 4th of December. I know, like right around the corner, but we're not going to be drawing. We're going to be creating gingerbread houses. We're going to be decorating gingerbread houses. And if you've been following the child, oh my word, I don't know where that came from. The brain all of a sudden just had a minute and said, I don't know what's happening. But if you've been following the channel for a while, then I love Stargate. But I was trying to every year do a challenge for myself where I did gingerbread houses. Last year's was crazy. We did the art party. We made we did a art party of a gingerbread art party as far as drawing was concerned. The year before that, I tried to make Hogwarts castle. I made a castle, but it turned out really cool. I just don't know if it was quite up to par with Hogwarts, but the one that I was most proud of was I made a church, a nerd church, all my favorite franchises. And then you guys need to check out in your spare time. Like you've got to. I'm going to post this. This would be my Stargate gingerbread house, quote unquote. But Stargate rules. Yeah, it does. But no, so I want you guys aren't, I'm not going to be able to follow the child. I'm not going to be able to make, the schedules won't allow it. I will not be able to make the gingerbread this time, so I can't make a castle. But I want you guys to be able to tell me how you want me to decorate my gingerbread house. Give me a theme. Do you want it to be like Satan's dungeon, or do you want it to be the land, like the colors of the land of Oz, things like that. And I'm going to try for that art party. The other artists are going to just do what they do. They're going to decorate it. It's going to be super fun. Maybe they'll reach out to you. It's possible. But I'm going to let the chat decide what the theme, and I'm going to be posting that this weekend so that I can buy the supplies. I want to know, it's going to be a poll. Just to make it easy, you guys could throw some ideas in the chat if you want to. And then I can, depending on how many, that catch my interest, what I think is doable, I will put it in the community post and we can vote on it. I would love your opinions. I would love your ideas. But if I was going to make a gingerbread house, how should I decorate the gingerbread house? Throw me some ideas. Maybe make it a chained together gingerbread house. Put Nomi and I trying to climb on this house. Do not have Sevi try cooking gingerbread. One day I'm going to get together with Sevi and we're going to cook. I'm going to teach her how to make something. How did I say information, Nomi? How did I say information? Did I say it like that? Sometimes I say it like that. Is that what you're talking about? So you made that Stargate? It looks... Oh, yeah. I made everything on that Stargate. The icing was homemade. The gingerbread was homemade. And then I didn't technically make the candy, but I took the candy and I melted it to create the event horizon. Terry Crystal says, abandoned gingerbread house in a dense forest. Oh, okay. Nerd church. Wouldn't that be called a nerd? It would. You can go back in my feed and find the nerd church too. I'm glad they stopped. Okay, don't ruin a good thing. Okay, was like in for Marion. Wow. My brain is all over the place. Scooby-Doo or Flintstones? They did make a weird prequel movie called Stargate Origins. Oh my gosh. Let's see. Yeah, that's true. Invest in fire extinguishers. She burned water. How do you... Surely not. We'll make a honest woman out of her. We'll make a homemaker out of her yet. Oh my word. So I don't know, like I said, if you can really see the difference in what I've done here, but it definitely has softened out the colors. They've smoothed out so that you can't really see the fine lines from the streak, basically the streak marks that were left behind from the markers. And that's a good thing. I really had a lot of fun with this creation. It's so happy, and that was what I was going for. Just I wanted a really happy kid, and I tried to have it where, you know, the colorless world down here, and then I really want to make this, you know, with blue, very vibrant and stand out. Informarion. Ask how she makes grilled cheese. Oh my. Even better, gingerbread 50s diner. Oh my. Some good ideas. One year with my family, because again, if you guys been around much and you know anything about me, we would do nerd Christmases, and for some reason my gingerbread houses always took an unintentional turn to the dark side. And one year we were doing Harry Potter, and I forget what I was trying to make, but in the end it just turned out to be Dracula's mausoleum, and I had like this demon snowman out front. It was super cute. And then the first year that my sister-in-law was over and we decided to start Nerd Christmas, I was trying to do like what was I trying to do? Like a ship? I was trying to do like a ship or something like that, and it ended up I was trying to make a house. That's what it was, and it just ended up crumbling together. So I made like a broken ship and turned it into this twisted version of Moby Dick. And I had a little gingerbread dude, and I took a candy cane and I filed it down to a spike and put it in his hand, and I had some kind of creature in the water. It was. I wish I would have taken a picture. I meant it as a Mation. Information. All right, let's try this color now. And then I think the first year that my family really, my family and I started making Christmas gingerbread houses before my sister-in-law showed up. I don't know why. I just decided to make it like this Scottish pagan Highland thing, diorama, and I had a little hut. And I had a little altar, and I got my inspiration from one of the gingerbread cookie men was burnt to a crisp. My mom accidentally left it in the oven too long. And I was like, well, we don't want it to go to waste. So I took it and I kind of painted it. And then I created another little Scottish dude with a beard and everything like that, and he had the kilt, and I made a human sacrifice. I put the little burnt cookie on the altar, and I took some red and yellow Twizzlers and I pulled them apart, and they stuck out all weird, and I put it on top of the burnt cookie, and it looked like he was on fire. And that was my gingerbread house in the Scottish Highlands. The best part was that we took it to church. And we left him at church as part of the decoration. It was definitely a talking point. Everybody thought it was funny and very creative, so I counted a win. Nothing like bringing your pagan cookies to church for Christmas. My mom's was all beautiful and like Victorian and decorated so nicely with little pearls and stuff like that. My brother's always looks fantastic because he's an amazing builder and I hate him for it. And then there was mine. Rustic Scottish paganism with human sacrifice. That was mine. It was funny too because there was a young man in our church who kind of looked. Well, some people were like, "It looks like Cody." It looked like one of the guys from our church. Let me see. Am I lacking watch hours or subscribe? No, I have the subscribers. I need the watch hours. It's always harder to get the watch hours, especially since YouTube has done such weird things. Now, like, they just... The fact that the algorithm changes so frequently, and... So that's just the thing, too. Like I said, it would be nice to be monetized, because I have some plans for the channel that some support would help make it go further. Some extra support, you know what I'm saying? But I do it for the love of the artwork. You have to, you know? And I've tried getting on to trends and stuff like that. I did, but I'm usually late to the game. I don't know how people are so creative so quickly. I struggle in that area. I tend to overthink, and I'm working on that. It's part of the challenge of life and artistry, is just trying to... How can I be better, be faster, you know? Because that's like, even with the fun artwork I like to do with Nomi and I for our gaming streams and stuff like that. If you guys haven't seen that, and then they promptly prayed for you right then and there. My pastor took it like a sport. He really did. I appreciate him. He was wonderful. Here, cover your ears. It's time for a quick commercial break. Let me show you what Nomi and I do over there. And this is some of the artwork that I'd like to do more of in the future.
I will lead us in prayer, guys. Feel free to join us as we bow our heads and lead us into this.
Do you pray with your hands up? Do you put them out? Do you put them together? Is there a particular method?
I usually put my hands out, like as a give. We'll go ahead and pray. Heavenly Father, thank you for this day that you have given us, that we are able to wake up and rejoice that we are alive and well, and be able to enjoy the little things, which is playing video games with your friends from afar. I don't know why I'm thanking you, Lord, that we're about to play this game. Let this game be a metaphor of how we get closer to you and be better of who you are. Be better versions of us with your light. Yes, your word is a light unto our feet and a light into my path. And Lord, that I am now still feeling the effects of what hell may be like, because my sauna of a bedroom is a good example, because my AC is still broken. And I pray that you come through and you redeem me and deliver me from the hell of my bedroom.
Oh, that's gonna be us, little barbecue Nomis and Tabitha's. Okay.
Oh my gosh, Tabitha! No!
Okay, this is not gonna be good. You have somebody who's afraid of heights, even in the first place. We've only jumped on the first time.
Oh my god!
I'm scared.
How are you feeling? Are you okay? Trust the process. That's us screaming.
Yelling at me.
Thanks for, making our friendship stronger, man. I feel like we've reached a new level here.
And if you guys haven't seen our We Were Here Too episode, it gets even crazy. Nomi got mad at me. Because I couldn't understand the maze. But hey, couples therapy. Gotta work through some stuff, you know? Yes, you yelled at me. Joe Rosie was saying last night she wanted to contact you and Nomi so you could all play Fortnite together. We need to do that, and we need to play Chain together with Joe. I have ideas up in my head of some more fun artwork, simple stuff that I wanted to do. Because there was a moment, guys, I need to clip that, where we spent like 45 minutes. Typically, when we get stuck on something, like we get stuck on something. We spent like 45 minutes trying to get across this rock bridge. And we had a plan. It was going well. Nomi went off into one direction. I went in the direction we were supposed to go. Somehow Joe got lagged behind, even though she was the most eager to jump forward. And somehow my character literally had to, because if you don't know, chain together, like there's a chain tied around your character's waist, and you can't do one thing without the other. And so, like, all of a sudden, Nomi and Joe's character fell, and I'm literally the one carrying the team to the ladder, and we finally got over there, but they both fell, and I'm like, I am not leaving this rock. I'm like, no. We're just laughing. And I so want to make a little art piece. I was gonna make one of Fortnite, and I still need to finish it, but it just felt like it wasn't. I was gonna make one with Nomi and the chainsaw, and then they took the chainsaw out. And I hope you play Chain together soon. The more people you have, the more... We need to talk to X-Wing. X-Wing says he wants to be playing that, but I'm afraid that won't happen until after the holidays. So Nomi, if you're cool with that, we should reach out to Joe and X-Wing. We should have Wing Wednesday in hell. Did you try teleporting? We did, but when we first started with Joe, I was like, I text Nomi. I'm like, Nomi, when we first start playing, because we took Joe to where we were and was like the highest we had gotten. Joe has never played it before, so she didn't know what the bottom looked like. So I was like, Nomi, we text you. I'm like, we need to throw ourselves off the edge. And then we blamed it on Joe. That was Nomi's idea. We jumped off the edge, and then Joe's like, what is happening? Well, she didn't scream like I was hoping she would, but she's like, what is happening? What's going on? And Nomi's like, Joe, what did you do? Joe, you dragged us down. Oh, no. And it was so... She's like, I didn't do anything. It just started off right out of the gate with a lot of drama. Super fun. I'm now switching over to... What is this? A German brand here. Oh, it's Faber-Castell. Yeah, that's pretty much all I use. Germany brand. To redden up some of these shadowed areas. I'll have to post like a before and after, so if you haven't been able to tell the difference in the picture yet, I'll add some little rosy cheeks to, I was gonna say to Joe, to John. And then there was this moment where Joe, like, we had a plan. We're still stuck on that stupid rock, and we had a plan. We're like, okay, Joe, when I say go, we're gonna go, because it was time sensitive. And that's the thing too. Nomi and I've played this enough that we kind of have a vibe for how we go, you know. We've communicated, we've learned, right? And so you bring somebody new in, and it's gonna change things around. You have to adapt to somebody else now. And so we're trying to figure that out. So I'm like, Joe, when I say go, we're going to go. And she's like, okay. I guess she was just consumed with eagerness, because I was like, 1, 2, 3. And she just went. And we're like, oh, did I say? She's like, I'm sorry. I got so excited. She was laughing. It was a good time. It's so funny. It was so good. So good. Yeah, we need to get back on board with that. A little bit of rosiness to the cheeks. I'm a little scared to do more, I say as I just go for it. I can always try to smooth it back out. You would see quite a significant difference if I were doing the hair, I think. And it'll tell the difference compared to the start. Okay, great. Excellent, right? Yeah, it's a little smoother, a little more vibrant. I'm always afraid to go for the contrast. You know, I have been on a binge. I have been on a Ink Master binge, watching like the highlights of the worst, the best, and the worst tattoos and all this stuff. I'm not really into tattoos. They're not my thing, but I do appreciate the artistry and the challenge, you know. And it's fascinating the designs that people come up with. I'm so impressed by other artists. And but one thing that I relate to is like they'll be talking to the apprentice or the people, they're like, you are not punching it with the colors. You are not giving it enough contrast. You're not doing that. And it's like, but I'm scared. Like, I feel like they're talking to me. You know, you got to seize the day. You got to live in the moment. You got to go for it. And I really love this picture of John. And so I'm kind of scared to just punch it and go for it. But it's like that's part of the process, and you know, I'm challenging myself. I'm giving myself a, you know, oh, but that looks good. Oh, sun stuff is because I'm still learning. The neck is pretty simple. We know that that's pretty much always in shadow. I mean, like, you can see the line. It's not hard. Hey, it's Memes of Destruction. What's up? We're doing some blue and John coloring here. How are you, Memes of Destruction? But that's one of my things. It's like playing it safe, as they say. So it's like, no, I gotta. And then you realize you break out of those boundaries, and you're glad that you did. But it's just getting there. You know, it's just getting there. Oh. Yeah. Never had an interest in long enough to mark my body for life. I don't think I could sit still long enough for it, and I would be so anal about it if it was like for the positioning and stuff like that. Like I would want the guarantee. I don't know that I could trust. Honestly, I just don't know that I could trust somebody enough to get it right for me. I'd probably be a really horrible customer. Because it has to do with the lack of trust. A big part of it would be a lack of trust. Plus, I can't stand being touched in one spot over and over again like that. I can't do that. The fact that it would be painful, there would be somebody, depending on where you get it, somebody's resting on your body and you can't move. I'm a fidgeter. I'm always shifting and moving around. And so it would overall be a horrible, horrible time for something that I don't want anyway. So, but you know, you have to commit to that. And I don't have the discipline, you know, on top of the fact, I don't want one, but if we're going to get one, I know I don't have the discipline to get one. And plus, if that thing would be just a little bit off, that's when I would see it forever, and it would always be something that reminds me of how irritated I am. I am not that free-spirited enough to be like, it's okay, it's open for no, I'm sorry, like I can't. Plus, I change. I don't know. There's never been anything where it's like I have different reasons for not wanting one, but another would be like I've never had. I go through changes and things like that, and so it's like the idea that it would never come off would scare me, because it's like, but what if I change my mind, or what if I liked it there at first, but now I want to shift it up? Like, I can't. I'm definitely a temporary washable tattoo kind of person. Just me. Road trip next week, says Memes. Nice. Same. Okay. So the burning question is, who's your favorite between John and Fortuna? Fortuna, hands down. John's great. Love Fortuna. I tell people, because of the fact that I got to put the coloring book together, and then, well, I did a design thing, but because I got to put the coloring book together, I got to have sneak peeks into green, into the second book, and it's just top notch. It's even better than blue. Blue is good. Blue's great. It's got pirates and all that stuff in it. Blue is really great. Green is better, in my humble opinion. And for those that are new, some people have probably already heard me say this, but I'm going to say it again, where, let me see here. Let me get this. I'm going to go ahead and post this here too. For those that haven't, you could check it out here. Trying to get Drunk 3PO to 2,000 books, or you can just get the coloring book or the shirts, because I designed those too. But like, there's this moment in these books are kind of sort of geared towards kids, right? But it's really for all ages. Like, I read it, and there was this moment that just moved me, and I felt seen. I felt understood. It's like, I'm not alone. There was just this moment where Fortuna, just simple little page, little column, little square, little rectangle, excuse me, of where she just kind of opens up to green. And I was like, man, I feel that so deeply. Like, it got me in the feels. And I'm an adult, and this is a kid's book, although really it is an all-age read. And the colors are so good. I messaged Eric, the artist, because he's been here on the channel before, a good friend. And I'm like, you did so good. And I told Drunk 3PO, I'm like, this is so good. So good. All right. Small part of me wants to take a break from the face. Well, have I messed up his nose? Maybe. We'll find out later. Or did I just break the rules and enhance it? Because that's the thing. So, like, again, it's great for kids. It's great for adults. There's just something about the validity of you're not alone, and other people know what you're going through and what you feel like. Evan Dex, welcome in. Hey, it's Mrs. R2. She says, hey, Tabs, little Spidey can't wait to read it. He gonna love it. Look, I know it's got a picture of a girl on the front. This is not a girly story. It is not a girly story. Some folks might be a little hesitant because, again, it's got a little girl on it. And please don't think that way, because it's not a little girl book. It's not a story just for girls. And it's really cool because it runs parallel with Blue. So this isn't technically, the story doesn't happen after Blue. This book is coming after Blue, but the story is actually running kind of a little bit alongside of Blue. Oh, I can't wait to do his eyes. It's going to be great. Always so impressed with how much detail you put into your work. Well, thank you. I do put a lot. Mrs. R2, by the way, I hope R2 is doing well. Thoughts and prayers to R2. I was thinking about you guys yesterday, and hope you guys are doing well. Hope he's doing okay. I know JT's been posting some updates on Twix, and I appreciate that. I've been seeing little Spidey's creativity over on the gram. What a handsome boy. Turn into a handsome young man. It's actually getting cold now too, Mrs. R2. So I was going through my winter stuff, and I pulled out my sweatshirt that you guys sent me, the one that says welcome to, like, was it The Rebellion? We love Gina Carano. And that thing is so amazing. I love wearing that. And I just want to say thank you again for that. It is so soft. And the fact that it's like nobody else can have one, is great. I mean, you could always make another one, but like you can't find it in the stores, So great. Okay. Coming along, John. We're coming along because the sun is like right up here. So there would be, lots of shadow down here. I often thought it would be really cool. And I think that's something I'm going to be working towards. Super secret stuff, but a children's book with my chibis. A little children's book with my chibis. So my dudes, it's been over an hour, and you see what we've accomplished in an hour, and it might not seem like much, but you see how long it takes to do stuff like this? I'm telling you. And we're just, you go back and forth and you look at it, you take a step back, you go into it. It's like, yeah. What was it like to create a coloring book and actually have something published of your own? Thrilling. Super thrilling. Now, full disclaimer, I did some of the artwork in there, but really I just comprised it. I took the artwork of the book, and it's mainly, there is some of my artwork in there, as far as like I did some of the mandalas and the coloring pages and things like that, but most of the artwork is from the book itself, maybe reconfigured or redesigned. So it's not necessarily like, it's not like my chibis are in there, although maybe I should have asked Drunk 3B if I could have done that. Next time! We'll get it next time. But no, but it was just such an honor to be given that opportunity. And then when you see it on the website, it's like, I made that. And I appreciate, people like Drunk 3PO that allow other creative people to get involved. He's a very much, and I'm learning this myself. He's very much a believer in, like, it takes a village kind of thing. Like, it's not just one person, like, yeah, he came up with the idea, but he needed somebody that needed to do the artwork, because that's not his skill set. And so, assembling your Avengers, and figuring out how to get this done. And I think that's really important for creatives to understand, because I've always been under the impression that you got to do it all yourself. And that's not true. It's okay to need somebody else to help you with something. That doesn't take away from your idea, your concept. You know, maybe somebody else can get it out there better than you can, but it's still your idea. I guess I've just always been inspired by people like Enya, but even Enya has a team of people that help her, because like Enya does her own vocals. Like she does all her own vocals. She does all her own music, as far as like she plays all her own instruments. That's why it takes her 7 to 10 years to come out with a new album, and we love her for it. It's okay. Take your time, sis. But any day now, drop that new album. We'd love it. But she has 2 people. I mean, she's I'm sure she has a whole bunch of people, but there's like 2 people that are significantly involved in the process of her creativity. So it's not like even Enya does it all on her own. She really doesn't do it all on her own. So, you know, just learning that it takes a village. No man is an island, or however that saying goes. Thank you everybody for hanging out with me on a weird random Thursday morning into the afternoon. Actually, into the noon. It's not after yet. Technically still noon. In my part of the world. Some of you are still hanging on in the morning, and I appreciate you. Thank you for helping me with the watch hours. And just thank you overall. Like, I remember starting my first live stream and, you know, first putting videos out, not having a clue what I was doing and just getting involved. And it's like, look where I am now. Look who I have had the opportunity to meet and get involved with. Look at me being able to participate in things that I would otherwise, my fears would have just overwhelmed me, and my backwardsness, if you will. And I just like, you don't let that conquer, you don't let that take over, otherwise you'll miss out on the world. And here we are, you know, streaming to 720 people according to StreamYard. I have Nomi. I even answered, guys, it's big news. Like, the biggest accomplishment of this year is the fact that Nomi FaceTimed me out of nowhere the other day. I wasn't ready for it, and I still answered the call. Please clap. I'll wait. It's a good thing I had mascara on. I might be a little vain. Yes, I am. I get that from my grandmother. I can't help it. It's genetic. But I answered the call. You told me you were going to ignore my call. Yes, I did tell you that. And I was halfway tempted to do that because I figured it was not, you didn't do it on purpose. And, but I answered anyway. Hey, I answered anyway. Thank you. I see your claps. I see Terra Crystal's got the claps going on over there too. Thank you. And did I answer the call? Yes, I did. But what does she do? She focuses on the possibilities and the negative. That's what she does. Yeah. That's what she does. She's focusing on the negative. It's not really a negative. It was a protective service to myself. Yeah, thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Please, please, please. I had to tell you a scary story. Yes. Yes. You didn't tell me nothing. I was talking to your sister. Nothing wrong with your sister. I just wasn't ready for it. Wasn't ready for it. The best part about this story, which is the worst part about this story, is that I had texted her to ask her, like, hey, how's life kind of situation thing. And I didn't realize that she was responding to my text via FaceTime. So I was like, what? I'm like, why are you calling me? She's like, well, I'm driving, and I just figured it was safer to respond with FaceTime. And it was like, I messaged you. I didn't even remember. And that was like, what? It was like 10 minutes prior to. I didn't even remember. I was busy. I was working. I'm sorry. I'm a busy gal. Can't help it. I can't keep track of my own life. But I'd like to just throw it out there again for the people in the back. I answered the call. If you guys don't know, I don't know why. I mean, I have my theories. I always have a theory, but I don't know why, but I have a strange discomfort when it comes to phone calls, especially if I'm not prepared for them. I don't know why. I've always been like that. It makes me uncomfortable. I will do them. And I it's one of those situations where it's like, once I'm on the call, I'm okay. Like, I'm fine. I can enjoy myself. We can have a nice conversation. That it's okay. But initially, no, I don't like phone calls. I don't like phone calls. Like I said, when I can't explain it. I am Smeagol, okay? I'm duplicit. I both love and hate phone calls. I love the connection, the laughs, and the interaction. So great. I hate making or getting phone calls. It's the same way with roller coasters. I kind of hate roller coasters, but I kind of love roller coasters. So there's elements about it that I don't like. I don't like the anxiety of waiting for the ride, because it makes me question my life. And I have to talk to myself during the entire wait to remind myself that I enjoy this. This is something fun that I've done before and I look forward to. No, I'm not going to chicken out and get out of, and embrace my comfort zone. I'm going to hang in line and wait until I get there, because it's going to be fun. Tabitha, you can do this. And I do. I have to ridiculously give myself a pep talk to go on a ride that I've done before. It's the same thing with the phone call. I have to prepare myself. I'm like, okay. I have read. Yeah, just text me. I got stuff to do. Exactly. I have read that one of the reasons that people get some anxiety with phone calls. Know me. Know me. I have my phone on mute when I'm streaming. See, I'm prepared. Hello, excuse me. Can I help you?
Feel comfortable.
Yeah, well, I'm good now because, see, I was mentally prepared for it. So.
Oh, see, I told you, practicing is gonna come over. You're getting better where you first started.
That's because I'm prepared for it. Out of the blue, if I'm, I think it was because it was a FaceTime video and I had to check to see if I was decent.
You're always decent. Every time I see you, you're decent. I know you're prepared, but I'm like, you catch her off guard.
Well, you did, and I was uncomfortable, but I made it through. And here we are, live, talking to the chat.
Oh, hello, chat.
How are you today, Miss Nomi? I miss streaming. I miss gaming.
I miss gaming too. Well, I have my Switch to work it. As far as streaming for me, I think I found a way.
You said that yesterday, and by the way, the chat, Real TV says, hey. You said that yesterday, and did we get one? No, we didn't.
Hey, I told you one of the reasons why I didn't get streaming.
That's true, and it was a very valid reason. Doesn't mask my disappointment.
I will do one later today after you're done your stream.
Okay. If you start before I'm done, which I probably will finish up here in just a little bit, I can send people over to you.
Oh.
Yeah.
Can you give me like 35 minutes?
I'll give you 30.
Not even 5 more minutes. Oh my gosh.
No, because I know 5 more minutes could be 15.
I need to my hide.
You have what? To hide?
I need to add mascara.
Oh, okay. Don't forget the red lipstick, okay? We're all waiting for you.
You're all waiting for me. Okay.
Yeah.
Yes, you can catch me on Kick. I will be doing a crafty stream.
Yeah, I'll be posting her thing in the chat. All right, go put your mascara on. We got to finish up. Hurry up. I hung up on Let me find Nomis. She does Terra Crystal. But you know. Let me see. Where's Nomi's thing? And so I can send like when the time comes. Well, you know, Terra Crystal, you're really good about that. Can I just rely on you? Can you just throw Nomi's thing in the chat, her plate? Like, it's all good. I did hang up on you because I got to finish this art piece, and so that you can get done because, you know. Sending a brave says, hi, Nomi. Yeah. I did. I hung up on you so you could get finished whilst I do all this. Because I can tell that I'm coming to that place where I need to stop because I'm trying to go through stuff quickly. So, you know. And I got stuff to do too. So I did some Christmas wrapping yesterday. Got me in the Christmas spirit. I enjoyed that. I'm almost done with all of my holiday shopping. I just got to get something for my mom. I'm always trying to figure out what to get for my dad. And my sister-in-law and my niece, and then I think I'm done. Got everybody else. Oh, well, I don't have anything for my best friend. We have kind of gone through this weird thing. We've been friends for almost 20 years. And hey, rolling chairs! We've been friends for almost 20 years. And so we have come to the wonderful, mature realization that, you know, we love each other and don't have to. I mean, I could do that with my family too. I do love gift giving. But with like my friend, like, we understand one another so well that it's like, okay. Like, you're busy, I'm busy, she's got kids, we love each other, we don't have to show it off with presents, and if we can't figure out what we want to get each other, it's no biggie. Our friendship does not rely and hang on, thank you, Terra Crystal. Our friendship does not hinge on our gifts. I can't do that. That stresses me out. Like, you want to know why people are stressed out at Christmas time? It's because they're like studying in Brave Megatron here. They procrastinate. Why is that such a dude thing? Why is it such a dude thing to wait until like the closer to Christmas, the better? Like, I never understood that. Why would you want to add and increase the, hey, Jacob Ironside. I'm going to post Nomi's link here, by the way, so whenever she goes live, please go follow her over there on Kick. She's going to do an art or a crafting stream. Looking forward to do that. Steven TV, there you go. It says, I'm done with my shopping. Excellent. Kudos to you. Okay. I'm going to take a break from John's face here. But now I have to do the rest of John. Let me get my colors in order here. What is this? This is light almond. And what is this one? This is very light almond. Good. Okay. And then we got light medium. Okay, here we go. I think I've got it in order now. There's John's face. It's not finished yet. I do want to make it more contrasting, but I would like to follow up with the hands and this everywhere else first, before I do that. And while we wait for Nomi to go on kick. Oh, that's right. That's right. Here we go. Let's see. Yeah. You say easy. I know what you mean, though. Like, it's simple to get it. Obviously, it took time for you to do that. Follow Stunning and Brave Megatron. He's an amazing colorist. All right, so once again, we're just going to go in with the palest color and put a foundation so that we can blend better. This is how I like to do it in any case. Maybe not everybody does it this way. I kind of sort of do the same thing when I paint, where I do tend to add like white to my paints because I like the creaminess. I think it helps blend it nicer, and I don't know. I like the way that the white works with the colors. I know it kind of lightens things, but I like the way it looks. I could go back over and smooth out some of this stuff here. I know what I didn't do with John. Hang on a second. I need a new white fabric. I will say, out of all of my coloring pencils, like, I really love Prismacolor, but the fabric... Oh, shoot. That's not good. I've sharpened it, and look, it's already broken. Let's see if I can... I really like Faber-Castell's white pencil the best. Man, that really sucks that it broke like that. Okay, let's give it a try. This is just, to me, is the perfect blender. Perfect blender. I love using this in the hair, especially. Just really softens things. I wish that they had a colorless blender for coloring pencils. That would be amazing. I totally get that, Megatron. I will say, though, that I love the mix of the markers and the color. I love coloring pencils. I really do. I feel like I have a much better control. And I do like the rustic earthiness of being able to see the trails of the coloring pencils. Very storybook looking. Oh man, almost 800 people have peeked in on this. So silly. That's amazing. Over on Kick, it says 2,000 people have seen this. That's crazy. Where are those people? I need you to pop in and say hi. I need the watch hours. If I had those people watching, we wouldn't. I don't have to worry about anything. I don't think it counts, though. See, the thing is, I don't know if it counts as if they scrolled through or if they actually clicked on it. It's hard to tell with Twix right now. I know Valiant Renegade was talking about that last night, where that's the one issue, that Twitter, well, one of the issues where Twitter's lacking, X is lacking in the way they do the viewership and the monetization and things like that. Because he's like, there's no competitor when it comes to YouTube. Not really. You've got your Rumble and everything. I will say Kick has been very good to me. Kick has been amazing to me, putting me on the front page a couple of times. It's put Nomi on the front page, I think, 3 times. And we're significantly smaller than a lot of other people. So that's pretty cool. But let's see. Let me go ahead and do the highlights first and see if that makes a difference. I should be consistent, but we're just going to go with it and see what happens. Okay. I'm going to go in with this color. And you see for this face, it all pretty much looks the same, but I've had to use 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 coloring pencils just for this face here. And I'm not even done yet. I'll probably add 2 more colors to darken things up. And so again, that's why you see all my coloring pencils. It's really not as many as I actually need, especially when it comes to skin tone. The face is pretty complicated, and this isn't even as realistic as it should be, because in the real face, you'll see there's a lot more yellows, a lot more reds, also depending on your undertone, but then you will have blues and greens in the face and purples. Let me see. Let me make sure I don't miss one. Since Twitch is dying, Kick seems to be the best alternative. Yeah. Oh, shizzle. There we go. Let me soften this up a little bit. Okay. Yeah, for sure. All right, Nomi, better hurry up. I got things to do. It's been nice to be able just to sit and color, though. I've been wanting to work on this piece for a little while, so appreciate you guys hanging out with me as we try to get this finished. Can't wait to get all to the colors like the red and blue. The sky is going to take forever. Flipping going to take forever. Yeah, inconsistencies, sure. Yeah, I was on Twitch for a while. I mean, I still stream to Twitch, but it's not like my primary. I only stream to Twitch when I'm on YouTube. At the moment, but yeah, like it's really sucks because as soon as I got monetized, she's like, "Hold on, I gotta put on hair oil." Hair oil? Tell me more. What is the routine that is Nomi without you? But as soon as I got monetized on Twitch, that's when the mass exodus happened. And that's when they changed their policies. And it's like, are you serious? And then, everybody was like, switch over to Kick. And I'm like, oh, I just got monetized on Twitch. But it was all for the better. All for the better. And I appreciate the people that encouraged me to do that. Starting over is not easy. It's very difficult for a lot of us. Some people like the challenge and it doesn't bother them. Me, I hate when I put a lot of work into something only to have to start over. So that's why it's taken me so long to come to the conclusion where it's like, okay, I need to make that, that alternative channel for my artwork and then use this one for my lives. And So thank you for all the new subscribers over there. There's going to be more, I'm sure, when I post the new art challenges. It's going to be great. The turn of the year, 2025, and this will become Dreaming Tabitha Live. I kind of been fighting it because I'm just stubborn, like a lot of artists, where it's like, oh, I've invested so much in this, but it's like, okay, well, you want to grow, you want to listen to the advice that your friends and stuff have given you, and these professional YouTubers, like, it's not that much extra work. So why are you being such a butthole about it? So it's like, yeah, you're right. All right. You're gonna go see Wicked tonight too. What's the new channel name? It is. Let me go. I'll go find it for you. Here we go. It's called Art with Dreaming Tabitha. There's the link. You want to subscribe so that way when I post the new videos, you'll be among the first to know. And I'm back. I had to call Westford to send lab results to my doctors. Okay, well, I hope you're doing okay. Hope you're feeling all right. Yeah, and then this one will just be for the live streams, for the art parties, for things like this as well, or when I teach YouTubers how to paint, which, by the way, that's going to be kicking back up again in January. We're going to be having the Force of Light Entertainment ladies on. So that's going to be super fun. Plus, I got a whole bunch of other people that are going to come on. It's going to be great. Can't wait to see you guys there. Here we go. You guys are going to get some really great content today. Like, as soon as Nomi starts streaming, which I don't want to miss, I'll send you guys over there so that way you can continue the fun. And I'm curious to see what she's going to start. I think she told me, but unless she changed her plans, and I don't want to say it out loud in case she changed her plans, but you're going to have some fun over there. Nomi always has like the best stories. So please feel free to hang out and linger. Like, if you're not familiar with Nomi, she has some of the best stories. World traveler, Western dramas. It's great. Super great. And then, of course, when we play games, always so fun. I'm afraid that Nomi and I might not be able to play games together till after the holidays. So sad. So sad, because I believe she's out traveling. I'm going to be out traveling. We're all just out traveling, which we should. We should be spending time with our family and our loved ones. And I know some people have a hard time with their family, but try to make the most out of it. God gives you a family for a reason. And they're going to understand you in a way that nobody else can. And it's kind of unexplainable because genes are weird. Are you going to make a YouTube channel for gaming, Dreaming Tabitha Gaming? I do. I already have one. I'm in the process of figuring out how to stream from Kick to YouTube as well. Let me see if I can. I've got all the channels. Hang on. Here we go. At the moment, I just have a couple of shorts. You can subscribe there too if you want to. I know all these new things. That's gonna be coming in the new year too, where I'm figuring out. Somebody told me how to do it. I just haven't done it yet. Where I'm going to be putting. I'm gonna try to stream the games to YouTube as well as to Kick on Dreaming Tabitha Gaming. Yes, Nomi says that's easy. I can help you with that setup. Hey, Isom Impact, how are you doing? How are the stories going? How's your creativity? Is it flowing? Are you doing well? Are we praising God from whom all blessings flow? We should be. We should be, because he's done a lot for us in this country so far. Like, praise be to the heavens. But I hope you're doing well this fine Thursday. How is the creativity going? I appreciate it. Thank you guys. You guys are awesome. Like, just like, I'm like, hey, subscribe to this channel. And you're like, sure, got it. That's awesome. Thank you. Great things are coming in 2025. I don't know what all is going to happen in 2025. I need Nomi to move to Florida so that we can start another YouTube channel where it's her and I, and then maybe some of our friends like Joe and everything. We just go and do crazy stuff that you can do in Florida. And I think we should title the channel Because. Just because. So when people ask, why did you go to Raccoon Island and feed raccoons PB&J sandwiches and Capri Suns, we can say, because. Why wouldn't you? Why wouldn't you? Why wouldn't you go somewhere to feed raccoons? That, you know, why did you decide to pick up wakeboarding in your 30s? Because. Because. Why not? That would be a fun channel. No. Someone fund my move to Florida. Hey, if you start streaming a kick, maybe people would give, but you're busy oiling up your hair. What about a vlogging channel, or will it stay the main channel? Anytime that I do a pre-recorded video, even with my vlogs that I try to incorporate art into, those will be over on the Art with Dreaming Tabitha channel. Anything that's pre-recorded is going to be over there. This one is going to be the live stream channel. You're looking to upgrade your PC. Oh, always a conundrum for many of us. Yes. A necessary evil, TBH. TBH. Tabitha, when Fantastic said, Tabitha took the G&G strategy. Why have one channel when you can have 12? You're absolutely right. A lot of people do that too. I don't know if you've noticed, but like Nerdrotics does the same thing. Lots of people do that where they have the live channel. Apparently, that's just the way that YouTube prefers it right now. They don't want you coupling live streams with your pre-recorded videos. I hate that. I think that's stupid. I think it's better to have just the one channel that you can put everything that's related to you on. Because technically, everything that I'm doing is art related, except for this previous vlog. I didn't have any time to create any artwork. But, you know, if that's just, it's the name of the game, unfortunately. And so it's just how it be, unfortunately. Do I think it's stupid? Yes. But it is what it is. It is what it is. Especially if you with the upcoming economy. Hey, you know, take advantage. Have I ever seen the Penguin Show yet? It's amazing. What Penguin Show? Oh, you mean on TV? I haven't. I know it's all the rage right now. I haven't seen that though. Did I use this? Yeah, this is the darkest one. Then I'm going to go back over it with some lighters. Friends walking the because live stream different places you visit. No, I think we should title it Because. Because what? Because. Slams fork on the table. Dragon Age. Oh, I missed that. What was that for? Yeah, it is. Okay. Yeah, see, I'm going to have to put some more contrast between the thumb and the ear, but I will. But look, guys, if you can see what the arm originally looked like here, you've got how pale it is compared to like this hand. So we're definitely also warming it up. The penguin is amazing. It's on max. I have to see if I have that. I have to see if it fits within the guidelines of my personal scruples as well. I'm kind of selective in what I watch. But it does look very good, and I'm glad that there's... Oh, for the gaming channel? Yeah, I know. Don't worry. I'm waiting for it to go on sale on Steam. They do that regularly, so I need to... I love Dragon Age. Oh my gosh, I love Dragon Age so much. More again. All right. Has it been 30 minutes yet? Oh. All right. 7 minutes, guys. 7 minutes. That's what she said. 7 minutes. It's okay. It allows me to get this. Maybe we'll get all of John's skin taken care of. Maybe we will. Thank you, Nomi. Nomi and I need to finish our We Were Here Together. We Were Here Too. We have to finish that too. Those games aren't very long. Well, per se, like if you get stuck, they are. But those games aren't necessarily very long games, but they are like the process of itself, like the storyline. And I tell you what, they get us. They get us pretty good. And I'm gonna keep bothering her that we play those games. I hope she enjoys them because they have like 3 more that we haven't even finished yet. Steven TV says, I have a gaming channel, but I haven't done anything with it yet. I thought about doing some gaming recordings. Yeah, you could do that. Why not? 2025 is coming up. You know, the best thing to do is not even to when you make New Year's resolutions. I don't wait until the new year. If you wait, it's not going to happen. If it hits you now, do it now. Like do it now. Do it now, because then you'll have that momentum that will carry you through into the new year. If you wait and you put it off, it's never going to happen. It's never going to happen. Normally my New Year's resolutions, and you can say whether or not you believe in all of that kind of stuff. I don't know. There's just something about the new year where it's like it does for me internally. It's like, okay, what can I do better in the coming year? It's not necessarily always something like, losing weight or whatever, but it's like, okay, Lord's about to bless us with another year. What can I do differently to reach my dreams or be a better person, whatever the case may be? So I know for me, I want to incorporate some like ginger or more lemon into my water. I know that seems really simple, but like it's supposed to be really good for you. It does taste good. It's supposed to be good for your skin. I would like to do better about my skin routine. And just be healthier overall, not necessarily just simplifying it down to exercising, but like specifically, I know I've contemplated taking up a sport, but that means I would have to go outside and I have to get past myself in order to do that. So thanks for the follow. Appreciate that. What does it say? Josh is cool. Nice. I love sports. I miss sports. It's good exercise. It's my favorite way to exercise. All right, Noe. You got 3 minutes. I got places to go. Can picture she's like, oh, you're Logical Spark. Okay. Well, welcome on in over on Kick. Friend, we bumped up to 242 followers. Huzzah. Okay. But yeah, like I said, I'm going to be creating the community tab this weekend. And so I want your ideas for what I'm going to decorate my gingerbread house with. So that's going to be the art party for December. Have some guests on where we're going to be creating designs for gingerbread houses for the holidays. If I had the time and I was going to create my own gingerbread thing, I wanted to do like one of the spaceships from Star Wars, but I won't have the time to do that. That looks good. It looks really, really good. There we go. That's better. I like that. Oh, Nomi's got 2 minutes left. Nomi. Oh, my word. Okay, let me... Oh, thanks, Sir Crystal. I wouldn't doubt it. They're going to have their Black Friday sale. I've got several games in my wish list on Steam where I'm saving them. Okay. She's like, almost there! 3 exclamation points. Oh, gosh. No. Don't trip or anything. Like, be safe. But hurry. Like, go faster, but move slowly. Like, speed it up, but be cautious. Take your time, but now would be good. All those, you know, lovely contradictory phrases. Oh, I forgot to do the white. Not the white. Okay. It's taken care of. Just gonna add the creaminess there. So it's a nice blending agent. Man, I'm really happy. What do you guys think so far? If you're just joining in, I know it's going to be kind of hard. You can see maybe on the community tab where we started. I don't think I posted a picture of John before I started doing all of this, but hopefully you can see the difference. Now these legs are going to be a little bit darker because of the fact that I messed up when I started coloring this because it was supposed to be like from kind of like in an angle or whatever, but from here down, John was supposed to be black and white. And I just got in the zone and started coloring. And as soon as I started coloring, I was like, I think it was like the leg or the shoes. I was like, oh crap. Oh well. Hey, it's hard being a girl on the internet, Tara Crystal. You got to make all the decisions. I mean, a lot of times it's like even when I'm filming my pre-recorded with the challenges and stuff like that, I'll look at myself and camera angles make a difference. Lighting makes a difference. The color of the shirt that you're wearing makes a difference. Oh, okay. I did. Even with the color, Steven TV. Okay. Well, that's good to know. Thank you for keeping up with me. Okay, I think let me be consistent. Just kind of throw that in there for the rosiness, but let's rotate here. It takes a long time to do. Like there are several things in life that you should never rush. One is marriage, and the second thing is mascara. Okay. You never want to joke. You never want to rush eyeliner or mascara. So, I understand. Like, if you don't have that on already, nobody needs to take your time with that because one wrong move, one sneeze, and you got to start over. Oh. Well, it does make a difference if you're going to wear shorts or pants because the fact that, like, even if nobody can see it, your comfort needs to be there for, you know, longevity. And you know, what the temperature of the room changes, temperature of your body just changes. So it's like, okay, do I wear shorts to balance it out? Do I wear pants to stay warm? Especially since it sounds like it's really cold over there. Hopefully it's warmed up a little bit. Plus, she's not at home where her setup is right there right away anyway. So you got to kind of reconfigure things. It's a lot of work, you know, if you want to look nice while you're streaming. So if she's in a new area, it takes a little longer because all of a sudden you think you have it set up, and then all of a sudden you're like, oh man, that I look terrible in this lighting, and you know, makes a difference. Oh, my stars and garters. Well, guys, I'm really happy with how this turned out so far. Thank you for hanging out with me this morning into the afternoon. We really are going into the afternoon. Hope you guys enjoyed the stream. Gonna try to be back again before the holidays, but if I don't, you will see me. And again, pay attention to that community tab. And thank you all for the new subscribers to the different channels, because good things are coming in 25. And I appreciate all of you very much, Lee. Thank you for your support. I appreciate. Oh, so sweet. But I'm gonna let's see. Over on Kick, I'm gonna send you over to Know Me Without You. Oh, she's somewhere special and looking fabulous, by the way. So I'm gonna throw people over at Kick there, and then I am going to give you here on YouTube the pace. She always has great stories and interesting tech problems. So please be sure to go please be sure to go check her out. I can hear her. It's just funny. Yeah. Until next time, guys, I appreciate you.
If I was watching this video, I would like it. I would like the video, and I would probably subscribe because this is so thoroughly entertaining and also well executed. It's not a request.